Straight now to Andrew Clennell, and he's got a very special guest with him this morning joining the show. He is Cam Redden. What are you chaps up to?
Just trying to create a bit of history with a joint cross here, Pete. I mean, I'm not sure if this has been attempted on the campaign trail before. Got to lighten things up here. We're in the seat of Deakin. We're talking housing. Anthony Albanese's had a scary security incident overnight. That's quite frightening, this sort of stuff that's been happening to him and Peter Dutton, frankly. No wonder they don't tell us where we're going every day. But that sort of incident, I've got to say, detracts from a big issue, which is why the government let in 1 million people within 2 years. It actually detracts from the issue, I think, when people do that sort of thing. Also, it's a history in another way. It's the first time on a campaign bus a leader hasn't given me an interview, Pete. And I'm disappointed the PM hasn't managed to do that because Peter Dutton did. And the PM also managed to do an interview with Four Corners yesterday. Anyway, that's the end of my whinge. Here's Cam.
I don't have a lot to whinge about, Pete. Life is beautiful here in Deakin. It's sunny. I'm in high vis. And I just did want to bring you an update. I know Andrew will love this. You did ask me yesterday if I'd seen a salad throughout the course of this campaign, and I told you I'd seen a broccolini. Well, last night, Sky News can reveal that this gentleman and myself, we split. How do you say it, Andrew?
Yeah, it doesn't even count, Cam. I don't know why you keep mentioning it. It's a caprese salad.
Caprese salad. There you go. Which is what? Tomatoes, a bit of cheese, a bit of basil.
Yeah. It's mostly cheese, isn't it?
Caprese. There we go. That's about as
cheese
as
and
good
tomato,
as I get, I think.
Laura
I had a now we did cheese and tomato.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, Laura's got expensive taste. She understands.
She gets those fancy tomatoes.
I'm more of a pub grub kind of guy. Fancy dining's not really my thing, but he was helping me out with the menu last night, so, you know, deb up for the grace of God, go I.
Kudos to Nick Phillips, the cameraman, who gave us the best Melbourne restaurant recommendation ever.
Which was?
He's a ripper, Nick.
Which one was it? So we know.
I can't remember the name of the joint, but it was great.
Shout out, Nick.
Ill something.
Whichever it was fantastic.
All right. Now, just on that point, Andrew, that there's detracting the message with these protesters, and look, they always follow. They always follow these leaders around whenever these in these election campaigns. I know that the PM seemed to get miffed at one the other day, where he said, "Look, don't record it because you're just sort of making the matter worse, and you're energising it, basically." I mean, does he have a point on that, Andrew? Is anything going to stop them from doing that? Because I mean, security can only stop so much.
Well, you know, we got a mountain of AFP people. We've got real secrecy around where we're going, so much so that the media plane lands and they say, "Welcome to your destination." They don't tell you where you are. I mean, you can go on Google Maps and figure it out. I don't know what more can be done, and I just wish people would stop doing this because, it doesn't really put the issues that they're raising in a sympathetic light. There's other ways to raise your point. That's my point, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Hey, just because I'm presuming it's housing related today, Andrew, we've just seen a new poll out today that shows for those respondents who are taking part in that particular poll, of course, different polls say different things, but it seems to suggest that Labor is winning the race when it comes to its housing policy. Do you see it that way?
Well, I just think Labor's winning the race more generally. And the Coalition's made a massive mistake, as I've been saying to you for months, by not having policy out earlier. Because if you're confident in the policy, you sell it early and you sell it often, don't you, Pete?
Yeah. Looks like something's happening behind you there. The Prime Minister, the Treasurer's there as well. So we better let you guys scurry over and do that. Try and get your interview, Andrew. Try and chase down the Prime Minister. You'll get him, mate. I've got faith in you. You'll get him.
He's ducking the hard questions, mate.
Okay, yeah, exactly. All right, Andrew, thank you so much. Cam, thank you. We'll chat to you again soon.